Oh, hi, friends. Just a quick message before today's episode. If we can ask a favour, please. If you're listening to us on Spotify, might be Apple Podcasts or YouTube, can you make sure you go and hit subscribe or follow? And this helps us to get the podcast out there. Also helps you, though, because it'll tell you every time we've uploaded a new episode. You're welcome. And while you're there, give us a little 5-star rating if you can, doll. That'd be really nice. Thanks. Anyway, on to today's episode. The following podcast is rated G for gammon. Please be aware it may contain some coarse language and is not suitable for children or gammon audiences. Say true God.
Seriously? Say true God.
God. Always say true God.
Seriously? Say true God.
God. We're back. Say true God. Them yarns.
Say true God.
God. Always say true God. Hello. Welcome to Them Yarns. If you've never listened to us before, or where have you been, go back and listen to the episodes. It's Carly and Nagus here. We're back for another week, brother, after a bit of a week off. Because Carly was having a mental breakdown. So thanks to everyone who messaged, and you know what? I think people actually miss us. Can you believe that?
I was about to say that. I think it's a really great testament to the work we've done that you took the week off and we had messages saying, "How you going, sis?" Blah blah blah. Like, that's deadly. Thank you everybody a lot for that.
Yeah, thank you. I got to give a shout out to a couple of new listeners. One is named Yanni. Hi, Yanni. Yanni is a person that does trivia at a local place that I go to on a Thursday night out in Yeronga here in Brisbane. And Yanni also does a podcast. And Yanni would love to one day do a little bit of a crossover on Them Yarns, and then we also do theirs. So I think that'll be pretty deadly. I think I'll just give a shout out to their podcast. It's called Shouldn't Have Come. Shouldn't Have Come. Very deadly person, and we spoke about it, and they've listened to basically all the podcasts already.
Thanks, Yanni.
And big shout out to Shay J, big Shay Louie there, the big cooking master. If you've seen him on TikTok, big face. He's a new listener, and he's actually surprised. Can you believe this? That we actually have a deadly podcast. Can you believe that?
Oh, the audacity to be surprised.
Shay gets driving like out near Rocky and all those places. So he's always driving in the car. So it's always nice to hear where people listen to Them Yarns from. Where do you listen to it from when you listen back to yourself?
I like to listen in the car when I'm doing like after school drop off.
Yeah. Or
I do work in the city sometimes. So if I hadn't had a chance to listen to it, then I'll just put it on then. But usually school drop off and school pick up. It's I just sit there online with all the other 3 million parents waiting to pick up their little hard-head judgems for the weekend.
School holidays, brother. How are you surviving?
Not too bad. The kids aren't surviving very well. They're all punching each other, but I'm fine.
The amount of ladies I've been walking past, bless their hearts, mothers, and you know what, and a couple of fathers that have just kids in tow and they're hating life.
Yes.
So maybe chuck your headphones on, listen to Them Yarns, and just ignore your kids.
Yeah. I took yesterday off, and took the youngest to the beach just to get him out of the house and ran him a bit wild away from everybody else. You know.
Yeah.
It's crazy the love-hate relationship you have with siblings. It's like, oh my goodness, what's going on here? They're punching each other and they're hugging each other, and they're playing a game, and then they get away from me, get out of my room. I was like, what is going on? But
Did you ever do anything fun for school holidays when you were a kid? Like any standout school holiday things? And you'd come back from somewhere and tell your mates. Like, did you ever have any good times?
We went on, we did lots of like family-based holidays, but it was always to go stay with other family.
Yes.
I can't.
Black people don't take holidays by themselves. We just go to other family members' houses for a holiday.
That's right. I think we went to Dreamworld one year. That was nice.
What? Spoiled.
Yeah, probably did. We probably did a whole bunch of stuff I can't remember, but no, mostly just like family holidays. So we go to like Bowen and just hang out up there, eating mangoes, going fishing and all sorts of stuff.
I have a confession. My mum, we barely did anything on school holidays. Like My school holidays was actually I'd be sent to my father down in Cairns. And my dad lived at a caravan park, so it's not fun, okay? This is before caravan parks and van life was cool.
Yeah.
So early 90s, late 90s, I was going to the caravan park and it would be stinking hot. And I'd have to just go to work with my dad, who was working for like a plastering business, and I'd just cruise around in his ute with him all day with like, just have a pencil and paper, and that was it. That was
wow.
Yeah. And then I'd come back to school, and you know how everyone's like, oh, what'd you do on the school holidays? And the teacher would ask you, and I'd be like, I went to Dreamworld and like had the best time. It was awesome. Like went here, went there. Gammon. I never did none of that. I used to have to lie just to feel like I was part of the crew because I did nothing on my school holidays.
Yeah, no, we didn't do it. We didn't do a lot, but it was, if we did do stuff, it was all family based. So go stay with some family, or sometimes Mum sent us to family members. So she didn't come; she'd stay home and work, and we'd
work.
Go. Yeah.
Get away.
Well, no doubt. I've no doubt she was working because we were broke, so she wasn't working. I don't know what she was doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we had some, like, it's pretty cool. We went to had some family had a farm. So I stayed on the farm for a while, got chased by bulls. Went and I think the first time I got told to jump on a turtle, I think I was like 10. I was just with one of the mad uncles. He's like, go on, boy, jump. I'm
jump on it.
What are you talking about? You're the man, you jump. He didn't tell Mum. I don't think Mum found out that story until I was about 17. She's like, what? I was the smallest 10-year-old, so I don't know what he was thinking. Anyway.
My mum just always was either working or she'd just send us off because she didn't want us. Like she's like, no, I've had you all friggin', you can go to your father's or you can go to such and such's house. And it was like her holiday, not my school holiday. Unreal.
Yeah, that's right.
Black mums, hey. So I thought that given we've not been here, a little bit of a check-in on our lives. We like to do a check-in every now and then to see how we're going. The world's a bit crazy. I can't believe it's almost October.
It's almost October.
What the hell?
It's almost, what star sign am I?
What are you?
Next month?
Scorpio?
Libra. It's almost the Libra season.
Not the Libra. What's the Libra? What the hell? What the hell?
That's how we say it.
Libra.
Libras.
What is Libra? Libra? Now you got me saying Libra. Libra is the scales, yeah? Bit of a balance?
Probably.
I think that's what it is.
I don't really pay attention, as you can probably tell by the way I called it Libra.
Come on, bruh. Let's bring up a Libra. I'm pretty sure it's the scales. I could tell. Yeah, it's the scales. It's the scales. Let's now you've got me intrigued. I want to know now.
We're full of justice.
I want to know
justice, liberty, and the truth.
Really, that's you guys. Did you just make that up? Yeah, there we go.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, here we go. I'll tell you what it is. Uncle Chatty to the rescue.
Mm-hmm.
A Libra man is often described as diplomatic, romantic, his whole, and social.
Well, that's true. I'm very social.
That's very true.
Don't know about the other two.
Here we go. Guided by Venus to appreciate beauty and harmony. He seeks balance, fairness, and a life partner to share in his world. Well, you're married, so that's good.
There you go.
He excels at communication and conflict resolution.
I like to fight.
Yeah, but can struggle with decisiveness and confrontation. While charming and appreciative of aesthetics, he needs intellectual stimulation and can be devoted, though sometimes slow to commit, romantic partner. Nailed it.
No, that ain't me. That ain't me, bro. I love confrontation, and
liar.
My wife says when you talked about my dating life, she's like, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I made a really smooth line. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, it was real smooth. And she's like, oh yeah, you'll be fine on the app. So I started laughing. I'm like, oh, thanks.
On the apps. Well, yeah, look, a Libra. So that's you coming up. You got the scales. And then it's going to be Christmas, man. What the hell? When do you as a parent, when do you start buying Christmas presents?
Me or us?
Well, as parents, us, I guess.
Yeah, so she's probably already looking at them, and I wait until the last week.
Do you go to the shops? Are you
Yes.
that guy? Oh, my God, no.
Yeah.
See?
I like going to the shops, seeing
At
all the
Christmas.
other dads walking around, dragging kids around. Like we just all laugh at each other and give each other the thumbs up.
There's no way. I
Good
stopped
on
going.
you, cobber.
Nah. See, I stopped going to Westfields in like
Did you?
November. No, when it's like end of November, that's it. That's the rest of my Westfield until around January, mid-January. Can't do it.
Yeah, look, I can't say I like the crowds, but I love donuts and chocolate milkshakes, and they have them at the shops, and I can't make them at home. So
Gotta go out.
yeah, that's what I do. I'm like, come on,
man.
kids, we're going for donuts and chocolate thick shakes, and we just walk around the shop on sugar highs.
Yeah, see, that's mental. I can't do it because, this is part of my check-in, by the way. I am struggling in life. Clearly, I wasn't here last week, but I'm struggling because I have, like those who are listening, I have ADHD, and you would know this. I am diagnosed, but I'm unmedicated. Woo!
Oh, no.
Yeah. So majority of the time, I'm functioning through life. Sometimes, not all the time, but I have like the ADHD has been popping off to the max.
Oh yeah, when you're stressed.
Oh my days, bro. And some days it's like today, I had to go to the shops in the morning just to grab some milk and a few things, okay? But
Yeah, milk and a few things. What happened?
it's okay. What I went there for was a coffee, milk, and Zyrtec for allergies. I went in, I come out with everything else, jumped in the car, and I went, don't have the coffee, don't have the Zyrtec. I got the milk, so that's a check. Now, what would you do in that situation? You're still in the car park of the shops?
You got to go back in, surely.
Absolutely not. No. Nope, not doing that.
What?
So
What did you do?
I drove off. That's what I did. I was like, oh, well, that's for another day. There we go.
Did you at least get a drive-in coffee somewhere else?
100% I did. I went straight to a drive-through, which
well, that's
is
not too bad.
another 10 minutes drive. But I've got this strange thing. Now, people think it's weird. I don't know if it's set up with my ADHD, but it's a thing where I can't go backwards. Okay,
Oh,
it's
my
like
goodness. That's not ADHD. That's something about being a black woman. I don't know what that is. That's not ADHD.
it's intergenerational trauma. Now,
Yeah, it's got to be something.
Well, it's this funny thing. So remember, like on Zoolander, where Derek Zoolander couldn't turn left or whatever it was.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's exactly the reference.
You can't do it.
I can't do it.
Turn
so
left. You can't go back.
I can't go back. So if I know I need to do something like today, right? I was like, I've got minimal time. Actually, it's not even about minimal time. I can have all the time in the world. But if I know I've got to go, okay, I've got to go to the chemist. I've got to get Zyrtec. Then I've got to get milk. And then, I need to get fuel. I will pick a route in my head of like where the best place to go is. So I'm going to pick the shopping center where it's got the chemist inside of it already, the Coles right next door, and I'm going to go to and from the places in one round trip.
A round trip. Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to go into the chemist. While the chemist is doing the thing, I'll quickly go grab the milk because it's literally just next door. And then I'll just pick up the chemist tablets. Then I go, and that's it.
That's it, eh?
So then you can imagine when I get downstairs in my car, I'm still in the car park. I could literally get out of the car and go back upstairs, get the Zyrtec, but I'd rather die.
So do you have the... So I'm diagnosed and I'm medicated, but, according to social media, I got it.
Good times.
Do you have the forgetfulness bit of it?
I have the fabulous mix of ADHD, which is inattentive and hyperactive. I am both of those.
Lovely.
Yeah. So I do forget, the biggest thing for my ADHD is memory loss. That is the one thing. And I've got lists for everything. I've got Post-it notes for everything. You should see my life.
Yeah, I got a wife.
You got a wife. I need
If
a wife.
That, I would need. Yeah, if she didn't remember things, me and the kids would be dead. I don't remember nothing.
Completely dead. Side of the road.
Dead.
Wow.
And this is not weaponized incompetence. I've been losing things since I was 2. It's not like I'm doing this just because I'm in a relationship.
Yep.
I had 780 library bags, and I love books. Do you know how much of a a heartache it is when you love reading more than anybody else in your class, but you never have a library bag to borrow books? I used to sit there and
You've lost them.
just be small cry because I'm like, I can't read a book again.
Yep.
So I used to get the biggest books I could find just in case I lost my library bag.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd lose the library bag and wouldn't know how to take the things back. And I'm like, well, I now owe the library $700 million because I'm not taking these books back because you won't give me any more books.
At least you had books to take back. I lost the library books. This is where we're at, bro. I used to have the library bag. I'd take it home, then I'd lose the book, and then I could never go back to the library because I now owe them a library bag and a book. So you know,
I don't know how.
How have we got through life?
Yeah. Like the bank lady used to know me because I lost my bank card when we got bank cards.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be like, "Hello, Aaron." I'm like, "Yeah, lost it again."
Here we go again.
Yeah. And the most frustrating thing for Mel is Arnold is exactly the same.
Oh my God.
And so the 2 girls are responsible, they don't lose. They lose things every now and again, but not so much. He's like, "Where's your shoes, bro?" "Oh, where's your hat?"
Yeah.
"I don't know."
Your hat. Your
And then he'll
lunchbox.
rock up with then he'll rock up with like 7 hats.
Yeah.
I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, I just found a few, so I just grabbed them in case I lose more.
In case I lose more. Let's talk about the fact that I'm on my 4th pair of AirPods.
Oh no, I can't have AirPods. I've got to have the big ones because I lose AirPods. Like, honestly, there's no way in the world I'll keep them little things.
Yep. I've got big ones too. I've got Bose headphones. I've got to have the big jobs, and then I'm on my 4th pair of AirPods because
could not be me.
Bro, if I could choose a superpower, everyone asks that and talks about it. Mine's memory. Mine would be just give me a memory. So
just a little. I just want a little bit.
Just a little bit of memory. My thing is like
to see somebody I work with and be like, I know exactly what their name is.
Yeah, and patience. Like
I don't need patience. I don't care.
I don't know.
Impatience.
Yeah,
I'm impatient, but I don't care. I know that I'm impatient. I've resorted to the old uncle thing now. Hurry up.
My patience thing, like my trigger point, I found on the weekend as well because I was putting together some flat packs, including a baby gate.
Yes. No, that's not me. I hate that.
You hate the flat pack? Oh, bro. I was just putting together a simple baby gate, okay? Now, I've put together desks, like every bit of furniture in my house. I've done it. So I'm pretty good at a flat pack, I will say. But what my flaw is that I'm like a male and exactly right.
Yeah. I'll just get into it.
I'm just going to do this.
I don't need instructions. I'm just going to do it.
Stuff that I look at the instructions. Don't get me wrong. I look at the instructions and I'm like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Cool. Yeah, whatever, champ. And then I throw the instructions down. I start to do the thing. Then I'm like, this doesn't look right. And then I get angry at myself because I haven't. And then I got to go back, undo it. When I could have just read it from the beginning. And I know this, but I don't do it. And I do it every single time.
Yeah. Bit of a throwback. It gave me a great memory. I hate flat packs. Obviously, I put them together because, whatever. But had a first baby, putting together the cot. I was swearing at the thing. I've never sworn so much in my life. This is beep, 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 beep. Got it all together. Guess what?
It was backwards? Why?
No, it was perfectly put together. It didn't fit through the door.
No, rage, bro. Rage.
So I had been swearing at this thing for maybe 4 hours.
Oh, my days.
And my lovely wife, we weren't married then, my lovely partner was just laid belly up in the room because she, it was hot. She didn't want to be any part of it.
No.
And then, I did all this. And then she's like, "Oh, that looks so good, babe." And then I went to push the door, and I reckon the dogs in the next town heard me. That's how loudly I screamed at this bloody thing.
Oh my God, I'm
so I was like, I got through
triggered.
one door, but then the bedroom door was skinnier than the other door.
Bro, I'm so triggered. Like I'm getting actual flush hot listening to this.
So anyway, the reason why I was asking you about the forgetfulness stuff is that's why I don't give a hoot about going backwards, because that's half my life. Like, oh,
Gotta
walk
go back.
downstairs, forgot my keys. Walk downstairs, forgot my
But
sunnies.
that's
Walk
mine as
downstairs,
well.
forgot my other.
This you
Yeah,
would
I
think,
have to
but
walk. If I don't walk backwards, I would never achieve anything in life.
yeah. But intentionally, I plan a route in my head and I can't go back. So, you know, if I've got 20 shopping bags in the back of my car,
Yeah.
guess what? I'm carrying all 20 and we're
Oh
doing it
my
in the one
goodness.
go because I can't possibly walk back to get the rest. But if I forget my keys or something like that, and I've got to go back, I'm constantly, the worst part of like my ADHD, right, is when I come in, I've got a little desk when you come into my, like a hallway thing, like a hallway desk.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I got that specifically to put my keys on there,
Yes.
to put my sunnies on there, to just have a place. That's the thing, right? Every house has got that.
You need a place. Yep.
Oh, you think I'd use the place that I set up? No.
Yeah.
No. Every day, bro, when I tell you I'm looking for my sunglasses and my keys every single day.
Yeah.
Do you know where I found my keys once? In the fridge. I found them in the fridge, Aaron. Okay.
I'm not that bad. I can honestly say I've found the keys in a lot of weird places. The
Pantry,
the fridge is not one of them.
Bro, you know, thank God I found them. You know how I found them? I've got those, what are those things? The Apple AirTag. I had to put air tags on everything.
That's a good idea.
Yep. I've got air tags on my keys.
I don't like Apple, but yeah.
Oh, come on. You can get tags
the
for
Samsung
things.
versions.
If you don't know what it is, it's like a little GPS tracker basically. And you just put it on anything. I've got it for my bag. I've got one for my keys. I want one for my phone to find my phone when I lose my phone.
Good idea.
You can't because the phone is the thing that actually finds the thing. So
yes.
I need to find a phone to
Unless you
find my
have
phone.
a watch. Do you have a watch?
I don't have it. You know what? I don't like watches because every time I've worn a watch in the past, like someone's given me a watch and I wear it, this sounds really ridiculous, but every time I wear a watch, someone asks me what the time is. And I get angry. I'm like, go and get your own watch. Go get your own watch. Don't look at me and ask me the time because I've got a watch. Piss off.
This has been an exposure, ladies and gentlemen. We're really learning the true Carly Michelle Wallace experience right here.
Honestly, bro. And so I don't, and I also don't like, I think it's a sensory thing. I don't like having things on my wrist.
I get the sensory thing, but
nah. Don't ask me what the time is.
The time is too much.
No, you know what I think it is? You know where it stems from? I think someone gave me like an, what is it, analog? Analog? Yeah, so you don't even use analog watches anymore. And as a kid who was dyslexic and also has the thing for dyslexia for maths, someone gave me one of those watches. And so I wore it and then someone asked me the time and I probably couldn't tell them. So I was like, I don't know, but you've got a watch. Get your own watch, bro. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Well, the trauma makes sense now, but before the trauma, I didn't get it.
Well, I didn't get it either, but now I've unpacked that live on Them Youngs. While we're doing a check-in, let's unpack some trauma.
They were like, these two are just using us as therapy. I don't even know. Do they even know we're here?
Honestly, man, I don't even care anymore. Like, I swear everyone, we're pretty honest in this podcast, so you got to know, like, if I'm not mentally well, you're knowing about it. And it's most likely I've gone in the wrong direction and I can't go back.
I'm never mentally well, so it's fine. It's my day-to-day.
Oh, man.
I was actually going to suggest one day we do a podcast on neurodiversity, but, you know, there's plenty more we can get into it.
I think it goes hand in hand.
World.
It really does. And it's something that I think comes with a lot of stigma when you tell people and there's this whole thing of like, oh, I've just got ADHD. Everyone likes to say it. Everyone likes to claim it now, which is fine. But like when you actually discover you have it, you know, and we could chat about it in another episode because I think it'll be, it's a bit eye-opening for people when you actually get into the reality of what ADHD is every day.
And it's a really great segue because we're doing a check-in and one of the craziest things that, you know, another distraction from not releasing the Epstein files, but talking about this, you know, don't take a Tylenol if you're pregnant because you're going to give your kids autism.
Ridiculous.
And I was thinking about, you know, like why would you why would you be so caught up in what this is? And the most interesting thing for me is a lot of the people who are talking about it and sharing it as if it's a negative thing. Like, I think they're on the spectrum. Like the people I know who are my friends who are, not that you have to be on the spectrum to support Trump, but these people who are Trump supporters and are talking about this, blah, blah, blah. Like I'm looking at them and, I've done the training and I've learned a fair bit about it. I'm like you're on the spectrum, bro. Like you're talking about this like it's this negative thing. And the reality is like being neurodivergent isn't, it's not all obviously not all roses and chocolates, but it's not this thing that we're talking about where we're, there's a whole lot more worse things than you could be than autistic.
That's right. And it is
demonizing a whole community just because to get political points is pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
And I read the report, I read the thing because I love to fact check.
You read it.
Yeah, I read the summary and the things that they were quoting from.
Right.
And it didn't even say what they said it was. Like it's not even not even a direct quote from what the Harvard lad said. So
yeah, it's pretty crazy. If you don't know what Aaron's talking about here, we're talking about Trump and his report on a certain medication that is apparently linked to more autism diagnoses, which was a study of like 5 years, maybe max. It was just, it's crazy. And it actually caused a lot of stress for people. You have pregnant women right now who, and especially in America, if that's your leader and he's telling you, oh, don't do this because this will happen, like it's fear-mongering, it's demonizing a community of neurodiverse and autistic people. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah. And the link that they showed, like it wasn't that it was Tylenol. It was like if you added environmental, like all these other factors that it could have been.
It's crazy that's out of all the things he's trying to focus on, that's what you're trying to like get everyone's attention to over here. It's bananas. So we'll definitely touch more on neurodiversity, and I think mob with disability in general I'd like to chat about because like I work in this space but I'm super passionate about it as somebody with lived experience and others. So we will talk about that. But this week too, it is footy finals week.
Let's go Broncos.
Should we say? Well, we'll talk about the Broncos soon, but what about Uncle Snoop, first of all?
Oh, yeah.
At the AFL. How old's Snoop, man?
He got to be 50-something, surely.
I feel like he's got to be older than that.
Really?
I don't know. Snoop Dogg is an absolute G, the G at the G, and he just killed that AFL opening. My friend and I were waiting for him at halftime, like real stupid NRL people that we are.
Yeah. And
nope, he played the pre-game, so we missed it and had to watch the replay. I was waiting for it too, Doogie.
Yeah, I knew. I'd looked at it, so I knew when it was on, so I watched the whole thing. It was deadly.
Yeah. And Baker Boy.
I didn't realise that was Tash Sultana on playing the guitar. She did a few little deadly solos. I'm like, I wonder who this sister is that he keeps pointing to.
And then Jessica Mauboy popped up.
Yeah, come on the middle. Did a little bit.
It was Baker Boy with the didge for me. That
was deadly.
That
sounded so deadly as a combination.
Yeah. I just have to say, Jess, can you stop singing everything, brah? Okay?
She can't do that.
I'm Jessica Mauboy. Like, anytime Jessica Mauboy speaks or goes to speak, she just sings.
You gotta sing, yeah.
Just wrap it up, sis. Just speak normally, please.
Have you, I used to watch The Project when it was still on, and they loved her. They always had her on.
Always.
And, like, it would be like a minute. So it'd be like a 3 or 4 minute conversation. Mm-hmm. Within a minute, she's like, yes, I do. I'm like...
replies.
You just knew it was coming.
I saw just her taking a picture with Snoop after they were taking photos, and then she just starts busting out singing like beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we get it. You can sing. You're from Darwin. Stop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I share a cousin with Jessica Mauboy, and if I could just tell my cousin to tell her cousin to stop singing. Making the rest of us look bad. That'd be great. I was not claiming.
And the other funny thing about the AFL performances was they had like this big deadly green room set up for him, and Snoop
was
just
not
had
in
his
that
own
green
trailer
room.
because he needs a different green room that he couldn't do in front of everybody else. And it's not this is pretty common knowledge if you don't know, but he actually has a full-time staff member whose whole job it is to roll
Yep.
things for him.
Yep.
That's his whole job. He does nothing else. This person does literally nothing else. He just looks at Snoop, watches him, and when he thinks he needs one, he rolls one and gives it to him.
Listen, I feel like we've all got that cousin in our family too, though. There's always that one black cousin that has that same role in the communities. So
yeah.
Good for
Definitely.
him,
But
though,
I thought
like-
that was hilarious when I was watching a thing on him and he's like, yeah, like now I know, like, he's like, I can look at him and know when he wants one and he has it lit before he asks for it. Like it said, Snoop says, yeah, like I'll turn around and like, he's already
just
just
there.
sitting there.
as if Snoop's ever going to say no as well.
Yeah. But like, he goes to ask for one and then
it's already
there lit. He's like, is this magic?
I just am so impressed that he gets anything done. Like, because he
I know.
smokes so much.
How's he? Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Like, you look at the rehearsals. I'm like, how's this man remember rehearsals and where to show up and what to say? Like,
Have you seen him live? Have you seen him perform live?
I have, yes. He's pretty amazing. Have you?
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. Like I think I saw him, the first time I saw him was Big Day Out on the Gold Coast.
Yeah. Back in 1985.
Back in the early 80s. And the thing that was crazy was Hilltop Hoods was just before him and somebody else was before them. And so I watched these three rap acts and everybody else took breaks except for him.
Yeah, right.
He did his whole set on stage and the only time he went sort of off stage was to go to the side to get the rolls and then come back on again. And so he'd be like,
yeah,
and then just start rapping again. Like, and all these other like much younger, much more lively acts. Not lively acts, like much more younger acts. They were like had a break so the DJ could scratch in the middle and blah blah.
No.
This lad just went for 45 minutes non-stop.
Yeah.
Only breaths he took were those breaths and then
well, his AFL performance was about 25 minutes. Like, that's a solid set. And he had that many songs in there.
Yep.
That many, like, there was choreographed stuff, this stage movement going on, guests. Like, I'm like, how does he do this blazed out of his head?
Yeah, exactly.
How? So, true professional. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. Now, this week, Teddy Swims? Is that his name? Teddy.
He's just pulled out.
He's just pulled out of the NRL.
I know.
The first thing I thought was, here we go again. Just come out, boy. Here we go again. No.
Teddy Swims and just come
Beautiful. She's going to
she might do it.
and start
She's
singing
ready to
again.
go.
I'm free. I'm available.
She's free.
Damn.
Aaron Baker boy.
She's on maternity leave. She should be on maternity leave. She's got a new baby. So, well, yeah, she's got a baby that she's got. So, no, I'm just made that up. I don't know if she's on maternity leave. She's clearly not. Goodness. She was at the AFL final singing up with Snoop. But who are they going to get, brother? Who do you reckon?
I've got no idea. I only just saw today that he was that he'd pulled out. So I'm not sure what.
Thirsty Merc.
Who else is in town? Like, it has to be an Australian group because
it has to be.
I don't know who else is in the country.
Powderfinger reunion. Who's it going to be? Surely.
It'd be if Kendrick Lamar was.
He's not here till December.
Month. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm going to see Kendrick, by the way.
That would have been amazing.
Have you got tickets? You got
No.
Oh, sucks to be you. This will be my second time seeing Kendrick. And
I'll be in
very
New Zealand,
excited.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Hard life, brother. I wonder who it's going to be. Let's take some guesses. By the time this goes out to our listeners of Them Yarns, who could it be for the NRL Grand Final? Who's around? Who's touring? It could be Grinspoon. They're on their 30 years.
Probably like Grinspoon, Hilltop Hoods.
Hilltops are also touring. What if it's Keith Urban?
No, I won't have to worry about watching their pre-game entertainment if it's him. So, but it might be.
Oh, no.
He's a big name.
Well, what else? Okay, good ways. But what else does Teddy sing besides I lose control? What? Like, come on. What else does he sing?
He's got some good songs, but they're just not very famous. That's his only good one, I think. That's not his only good one. That's his only famous one.
Well, grand final, who's in it for the NRL? And your beloved Broncos are there.
My beloved Broncos. I'm heading down there. So if you're in Sydney,
you're going?
Yep.
Are you? Who's looking after the kids?
I'm just going by myself. It's too expensive. Too expensive for us both to go, but
Dad
giving them a library man. I said if they make the grand final, I don't want no birthday.
That's it.
Then they give me. I don't need a cake. I don't need.
Just need flights.
just need to go to the game.
So wait, you're just going to go down by yourself, or you're going to have friends down there, or you just?
No,
gonna...
I have a mate. Shout out Shifty. He listens to the podcast.
Yep.
He's from Ravensay. Did I tell you? Oh
yeah,
that?
You've told me about Shifty,
mate. Yeah, so he
bless
lives
him,
in
Ravensay, bless.
And you know what's funny?
Yeah,
I'm going to be sitting with 3 people from Ravensay.
You can't get away from us Tablelanders.
I can't get away from you Tableland people.
Can I describe what Ravensay's like for the people now?
Yes.
So if no one knows what Ravensay is, it's a little town that is kind of like, I don't even actually it's probably about an hour. I haven't been up there in years, but it's kind of near my hometown, up in the forest, up near the Walsh River. It is feral central. Okay, it's like a bush ranger town. That's what it feels like. Like it is a very small town, Ravenshoe. Everyone calls it Ravenshoe, and it is very, very small. I can't even tell you what the population is, but it's got like historical, those old like pubs and like just one drive through the town and then you're out type situation.
And isn't it like one of the wettest towns in Australia?
No, it's dry. It's not I don't think it's as wet as Babinda. So like you've got Babinda, which is I think the wettest town, and Tully, they're on the coast. But Ravensay is bless. And you're going to be with 3 Ravens. You're with the whole population of Ravensay at the football.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
Okay, here we go. 1,332 people in the whole of Ravensay.
And I'm with 3 of them watching the game.
You're with the big majority. So you and the Ravensay boys?
Yeah.
You got good seats? What's the haps?
Yeah, we got pretty lucky. Yeah, story of my life. I was just like, hey, and then somebody's like, hey, I got a friend of a friend who's got tickets. I was like, all right, let's go. And just managed to get tickets. Cheaper than most people got them.
How much? Come on.
$200.
Actually, that's all right for a grand final.
People are paying like $600 a ticket.
That's crazy.
And we're in a good spot down near the field, down near the try line. So yeah, we got pretty lucky.
So they're versing the Melbourne Storm. Brother, they've been in the premiership for how long now?
That's right.
Every year. You got them?
We got them. We got them. It's I reckon it'll be Broncos by 7+.
Okay. What are you going to do if they win, the Broncos? What's your celebration?
I haven't really thought about that.
Okay, it's not a Mad Monday, is it, by any chance?
It could be.
No, because
I have Monday off. I don't have to be back till Tuesday. So if that's what they want to do, I'm happy to join in. My younger brother knows 1 or 2 of the players, so
I don't think that you should be anywhere near the Broncos Mad Monday celebrations.
Yeah, I'm too old, but
I feel like your alter ego might come out, old Daryl, and that's not going to be good for anyone.
Yeah, I don't have the body to be taking my shirt off around them fellas.
You next to Reece Walsh.
Yeah. They all take their shirt off. I'm like, give me back my shirt, please.
Aaron's sweating for no reason again. Yeah. Oh, man. But speaking of Mad Mondays, AFL Mad Monday, in a little bit of hot water, brother. Bailey.
There's always something. They get so much media training. I don't understand how they can still be messing up Mad Mondays. I get why Bogans always mess up because they're morons. But when you're a professional, surely. Are
AFL players not Bogans? Is that not one and the same?
They're professional Bogans, but they get that much media training. You'd be like, surely now you have some sort of idea.
If you don't know what we're talking about, what a Mad Monday, please explain a Mad Monday. And I would genuinely want to know, why is it called Mad Monday? What's the go? Where did it come from?
Mad Monday is generally the football grand finals are played on Sunday. And so to celebrate or commiserate your grand final appearance, Monday is when you get drunk. So, you have a big night after the game, then you wake up and then you go celebrate as a team somewhere as a party. So I grew up with playing football, and so that's where I first experienced Mad Mondays, and it was pretty wild back then when the dinosaurs were around.
1885.
1885. And then, when I played basketball, we also brought Mad Mondays in just to end the season. So it's just like a bit of team bonding, and sometimes it just gets crazy. So when I was at uni playing football, we had guys, I think it was Mad Monday, might have been Silly Sunday that day.
Why
Mad
is
Monday,
there
one of the
two
days.
things?
No, it had to be had to be a Mad Monday. They streaked,
Oh my
like we're at
God.
university.
Yeah.
They streaked all the way through. They were running through
Is this
classrooms
in Townsville, by the way?
in Townsville, JCU.
Ah, bro. What
So
year
we
was
were,
this? 1875? Because I wasn't alive then, but I need to know.
you were probably year one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were drinking on the field, and they're like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be in class now. Oh, we should streak through class." I was like, "I'm not streaking through
No.
your class." And yeah, they did. They went. Them lads took their clothes off at the football fields and ran. It's probably about 300 meters to the first set of classes, and then they ran up and down the buildings, ran through the buildings, and then came back.
No sport is that great that I don't want your public exposure.
It is a good like team bonding experience. It's just that excess alcohol, and then people just lose their brains and do ridiculous things.
Bailey Smith, this Mad Monday that's just happened with the AFL. They've obviously big one for the Lions, big one for Brisbane.
Yep.
And they, what's with the picking of the outfits? It's like is it just Australian Mad Monday, or does this happen everywhere?
That's what I'm not sure. Like, I don't. Maybe I should Google it. Maybe
Yeah, let's ask
I don't
Chatty
think they do Mad Monday in other countries because
I feel like it has the very Australian undertone of bogan celebrations. We're going to do what
let's
we
just
want.
dress up and
And
I don't know where the
generally,
dressing up thing came from, but
like, there's something about straight cis men that want to dress up as women for a celebration or a Mad Monday or something. Do we need to dress as women? Like, do we need to do like stupid stuff? Bailey Smith has dressed up, and I guess it was a bit of an undertone of homophobia that they've called out, that he's put on a bit of a picture with him and another player, with Patrick Dangerfield, and they're kind of like standing, like Patrick Dangerfield standing behind him, and he's got a cowboy hat on, and Bailey Smith's in front of him. Bailey Smith, by the way, is a very attractive guy. He is very like gender bendering, binary. Like he looks like a very beautiful guy and a beautiful woman, if that makes sense. So he's dressed up in front of him, well, like, I guess, to be like Heath Ledger from Brokeback Mountain. So they've kind of had like this, slip of, I'll post this on socials, and it was quickly deleted, but it was too late because everyone's watching players.
yeah, because they're posting it to social media as well.
Stupid.
So that's what he got pulled up for. It was his own post.
And then he's put, all right, phone away now, bye. Too late, brother. It's been screenshot.
Yeah.
The AFL too, just had their first player come out as bisexual only a couple of months ago now, and this kind of stuff, like, it just kind of puts it back, right? Like, it's just, there's no need for it.
Good while you're talking. Yes, Mad Monday is an Australian sporting tradition.
There's nowhere else, is there?
New Zealand, they have end of season parties, but it's rarely called Mad Monday unless they're like footy, like leagueies. And then other places might have end of season parties, but yeah, it's not the same as this ridiculous Mad Monday. Because the other thing with Mad Monday is probably different to what, I mean, it's changed now, but it used to be a public thing. Like, you used to get dressed up and walk around pubs.
Yeah, I remember.
That was the whole point, right? Like, you were like getting dressed up, and then we're just going to do a pub crawl. And now, like, because of all the controversy, like they're trying to keep people in one spot so they don't get too silly. But
I was still in Townsville when the Cowboys were doing Mad Mondays, and Jonathan Thurston and
oh yeah, they were wild.
It was wild.
It was wild.
And I remember, I think, going to a certain pub there. If you know it, you're a little bit my age. Mad Cow. Hey, Mad Cow Tavern, shout out.
Cow.
I know, some very messy nights there. But I do remember seeing the Cowboys there on their Mad Monday, and they were just, what was I doing out on Mad Monday? Don't ask me, because that was, don't look at me like that, Aaron. Don't look at me like that, okay?
What are you doing out on Mad Monday?
Townsville Nights. They were at my Mad Monday. I was not at theirs. So.
One of the last little story, one of the funniest things, because we had American players when I played basketball, we had American professional guys on our team, and they were like, "What do you mean, like Mad Monday?" And we're like, we'd show them photos of previous years, and they were just blown away. Like you guys do this every season. I'm like, every team does this every season.
So dumb.
And they're like, for which sports? I'm like, one guy's like, my cricket team does it.
My
And like,
God.
footy team does it, and they're like, oh yeah, soccer teams do it, and they're like, they just could not believe like this was a thing. They're like,
Yeah.
why do you dress up? We're like, I don't know.
We have no idea where this tradition came from.
We have no idea where this came from, but
and it's just taken off. Do women do it? Do women's sporting teams do Mad Monday?
Yeah, I've seen some women's teams do it. Yeah, not as obviously it's not as built into the culture to. You know, they don't dress up as guys and do homophobic jokes like or racist jokes, but
apparently Patrick Dangerfield, his outfit was meant to be a character from Yellowstone. If anyone knows what Yellowstone is, hence the cowboy hat. And then Bailey said with the caption, "Or Brokeback Mountain, depends on how you look at it."
So they're both cowboy characters from different things. And then got together and pretended to be Brokeback Mountain.
I guess so, but did we need the Brokeback Mountain reference, guys? Anyway, so that's a Mad Monday, man. I don't know. I think maybe. Do you think Australia will ever get rid of it? Do you think teams will get to the point? No, we're just going to keep it.
It's too inbuilt. It's
like our Melbourne Cup of sporting.
It's like Melbourne Cup.
Yeah.
But I think people have done it without too much drama. But the problem is that it's just excessive alcohol, and you're always going to have problems like
Yeah.
As long as people are drinking, there's going to be issues.
Do you think, though, that, like, you know, back in the day...
Or drugs.
Yeah, or drugs. Back in the day, there used to be... You'd see NRL players taking women back to the rooms, all of that kind of stuff. Now there's, like, a limit on, like, no, there's no... Like, they have curfews and all that stuff because of things that have happened in the past. Do you think maybe, though, that it will get to this with Mad Monday, that maybe they might be like... we're putting a lid on it because...
maybe the professional teams, because, you know, sometimes now the professional teams the team send them to Bali.
Yeah,
but the club is like, no, you're going to Fiji or you're going to... you're not doing it here in Australia.
Maybe if it's that bad, like if every single time there's a Mad Monday and there's some sort of controversy, maybe do we need it? I don't know. I get it. But I've never done a Mad Monday. I've never been a part of a sporting team. No, that's a lie. Can I tell you the time that I was?
Mixed volleyball.
Absolutely not. The way my hips are set up playing volley, the way my back's set up, my knees, I don't think so. No, my uncle, he made me join our team touch football team.
Oh, there you go.
And I did not want to do that.
Oh,
I hated sport, okay? So this is why I don't know about Mad Mondays. I don't know about none of them things because I played tennis, a very individual sport.
Yes.
I did not play team
Mad
sports.
Monday by yourself.
I had Mad Monday by myself every day because it's called ADHD. But no, I did not want to join the touch football team. I begged my mother to tell her brother to get me out. I don't want to be in there. You don't need me. I'm a liability. Trust me. I can't run. I don't know the rules. But he said, we need the numbers. Okay, this is what I got told.
We need the girls.
We need the girls because you get extra points, apparently, in touch. And every time I touched the ball, it was horrible. And I had to play it in front of the whole town that turns up for football. Touch football's a big thing where I'm from. So it was just my absolute nightmare, Aaron. And I hated every moment.
You know, at the end of this season of podcasts, I'll take you on a Mad Monday.
Yes, Mad Monday, them yarn style. Blue Light Disco. Here we come.
Blue Light Disco. We're doing it.
Sounds good to me, man. Maybe I need to get into a group sport. If I had to do a group sport now at this age, what am I going for?
This age.
Lawn bowls. What?
No, it's not really a team sport.
It is.
You can play in a group of 4, but...
Yeah, have you seen Cracker Jack?
If you're listening to this, give us a sport that somebody with bad hips, bad knees, bad back, doesn't like people... She doesn't really feel like she's coordinated, but she wants to play a team sport. So please.
Also can't go backwards. So
go backwards. So it has to be only running forwards or sideways sport. Preferably doesn't want to run.
No running.
Give us a sport. Give us some ideas. And I think that's a great way to end the podcast. So a shout out to let's find Carly. Jean Wallace sport.
Jean Wallace, Jordan. That is definitely not my middle name. And let's guess my middle name while we're out there.
Do that too.
Hit us up on them yarns on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and we'll catch you next week. Laters.
Yeah, well.